I just started working back on this cadet. I can't see the number from here, but I changed the blades on it because they had bent them hitting a tree stump, and then they said it didn't want to work in reverse very well. So I I went under there and looked at it, and then I seen that the fins are almost all gone on one of the little fans that go on the transmission, or the hydrostatic thing, on the driver's side over there. So I took the deck off, and I just got under there and I started doing some work under there. I started pulling that one side off, and they said the reverse needs to be adjusted too, so I'm gonna have to look into that. But it does still drive and everything. It's not like it got hot or nothing in there, I don't think. So I gotta pull that one side to get to the little fan thing. I got it over there. It really was not that difficult. What, 2, 3, 4 bolts, and then some rods, and well, me and Kitty here are gonna put this yeah, you tell them what we're doing. We're gonna put that lawnmower back together. So here's the old fan right here. Here's the new fan. Can you tell any difference? Is there any difference between those two that we should be worried about? You gonna check them out? All right. What do you think? So I'm gonna put that one back on, then we'll put the transmission back in, and they said there's an easier way to do it, but there's not. I started putting this together, and then I realized it needs a belt. It gets worse down here too. So it was easier to take that one side transmission back out, so I barely had it bolted in there to get the belt out. So now I'll go see if they have a belt in town, and if not, plus this idler pulley, wherever it is, here it is. The bearing doesn't sound very good in there. So, see about that too. Okay, I got the new pulley up in there. I don't know if you can see it. I got it up in there. I got the belt up started. Started putting the transmission back in now. Hydrostatic or whatever you call it. I gotta remember how I put it in there because it's been a little while. So, working on that right now. Underneath of it. Kitty's I don't know if you can see her. She's sitting on top of the stove with her head over so she can feel the heat. So she's about ready to fall asleep. Well, fellettes, we got it all put back together in there. We got the battery in and everything. I did adjust the reverse. I don't remember what I left off in the last clip from the last video on this, but I did adjust the reverse, but I won't know if the reverse works till I try it. I don't know if I can really try it on the jack stand to tell if it goes fast or not. Maybe. So I cleaned off, took the cover off that side, cleaned it off. There's no greasers on this whole thing. But I'm going to clean all those leaves and grass out of there. Otherwise, it's just going to keep rusting. So I'm going to get that all cleaned out of there and then put this cover back on. I don't think I'm going to put the deck on because the deck is simple to put on. And it's easier to adjust this stuff under here without the deck on because you barely can get under there. So I'm going to clean that up, put it back together. I'm going to figure out if I want to open the door. It's supposed to be nice outside today. I did just shut down the pellet stove because that needs a cleaning, so I have to figure out what I'm going to do to try that out then. So yeah, it's all packed into the grass right now, so I'm going to try to clean all that off and see if the linkages will move a little bit better, because here is the forward, that one pushes, and when you go to the reverse one, seems like all that grass is packed in there and it can't really move that well. So I'm going to clean all that off and then see if it works somewhat better. And hopefully by then the can will be charged so I don't have to have it plugged in. How are you doing inside of there? Huh? Getting tired? Did you have a hard day? Did you have a hard day? So I just bought this whole new spindle assembly, and I just took it apart, and it has a grease zert on it, but they didn't put no grease in there at all. None. They have a grease zert down there. No grease in it. They do have a weep hole to get the grease out, but and then both sides of the bearing are sealed. So how is the grease supposed to get in there? So I'm going to take one of the rubber sections off of each side of the bearing and then put it back in there, because I don't know how the grease is supposed to get to that when they do it. They just sell it as that or what? So I'm going to take the rubber side off of one side of the bearing, so the rubber side will be on top still, like that, and then the other side won't have it, and then I'll do the same to this one down here, and then I'm going to grease it. So there, got it off. Now I just need to pound this one out of here without screwing up that greaser. It's okay, Miley. I had to press this one in farther. So I got that in there now. Yes, I could have filled that full of like wheel bearing grease or something, but I'm just gonna pump it with my grease gun. Okay, I'm going to take this off now. Got all the new spindles in there, all greased in there. I got new pulley here, here, and here because they were all bad too. So now I can put those covers back on the deck. I'm going to clean some more grass off there, scrape with a screwdriver, putty knife. Then I'm going to put the covers back on. Then I can put the deck back on. And look who shows up to help. Got it all put together. Got a mess of grass in here from this thing. I mean, and these videos are going to be, you're going to see, you already seen it, but you're going to see like summertime, Then you're gonna see some winter time because it's been here for a while. I just haven't got to it. So I think the reverse works and everything. I'm gonna try it out. I gotta take the plastic down off the door and clean some stuff off to get outside. Then we'll take it outside and check it out.